Alright, so, well, today I'm going to play a little bit of, well, I'm gonna play some fucking game. So this here, I'm currently using a late 2003 kind of a sort of high-end computer. It's not using an Athlon FX51, but it is using an Athlon 64 3200 plus at 2 gigahertz. It also recently had its graphics card replaced from a GeForce 6800 GT to a Radeon 9800 XT. Now, that might seem like a counterintuitive thing because, well, why would you fucking downgrade? The GT is faster. Yeah, it is faster. But I just, I just kind of wanted to have a late 2003 kind of setup going. So now that I have the 9800 XT, the machine is effectively as late 2003 as you can get out of a gaming computer, That was sort of the, well, that was the idea for now. I'm not saying that it's gonna remain that way. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm using fucking Swedish Windows, whatever, fuck you. I'm kidding. So today I'm just gonna check out, like, a late 2003 kind of fancy schmancy looking game in terms of graphics. Now, this isn't necessarily the kind of game people will usually point to when they think of like really super fucking high-end late 2003 graphics, but I'm gonna fire up a little game known as Secret Service Security Breach, which was one of those fucking games that like went really apeshit with stencil shadows, normal mapping, specular highlighting, all of those fucking fancy effects that you would eventually see in Doom 3. Now, Doom 3 did have some sort of preview builds or whatever, or like an E3 demonstration leak that was leaked. But now, this is an actual game that was released. It wasn't leaked, so this is an actual retail release, albeit it's a budget release. So this isn't exactly the kind of game that you should expect to be like super mega ultra fucking high-end crazy fucking polish and like masterpiece design. No. But this is a very interesting case study if you're looking at like super fucking high-end graphics from 2003 and you wanted to really stress test your fucking brand new high-end, brand spanking new Athlon 64 computer. So we're sort of looking at it from that perspective. So this is interesting. I'm not even really cranking up the resolution right now, but we are using relatively high settings. In fact, we can look at the settings right now. Why don't we do that? Okay. So we're doing 1024 by 768 now. In the context of a late 2003 GPU, that is still a fairly strenuous resolution. Unless you're playing some like really old shit like Quake 3 or whatever. And sure, I mean, if you were playing less demanding games, sure, that's one fucking thing. But if you're playing like cutting-edge graphics shit, 1024 by 768, that's going to be more than enough. We are cranking up the texture detail. There isn't really much else here in terms of audio, like in terms of settings. Audio is nothing special, video is just resolution and like generic texture detail. That's about it. We don't really have much to go with here, but we're just gonna keep checking it out. So we're using drivers from late 2003, specifically the September 2003 Catalyst drivers. And they handle basically anything from late 2003 just fine. So this is a fun game. A lot of people will tell you it's shit, but for a budget game, I think it's pretty fucking fun. It has some really entertaining dialogue from the enemies too. And if you look at the fucking graphics themselves, if you look at the complexity of the shadows and everything, one thing that I only recently discovered about Doom 3 was that apparently the shadow tech, as impressive as it is, it doesn't really extend to self-shadowing on characters. Even this fucking game has like shadows that can be cast from a character. They can cast shadows from their limbs onto themselves. Apparently that wasn't a thing in Doom 3, which you can add by modding it, but, it doesn't really exist normally. But this fucking game, which predates Doom 3, does that by default. So again, you can see some pretty fucking nutty shadows being cast whenever every single muzzle flash is like a light source. I'm not doing super well because I'm kind of talking and playing at the same time, but whatever. Even they, you don't see it now, but some of these enemies with their flashlights, even the flashlights will cast fucking shadows and shit. And yeah, just like Doom 3, you have a flashlight and you can whack with it. not terribly useful, but it is fucking cool that it kind of had this like weird suspenseful, like, ooh, what's in the dark kind of bullshit going on even before Doom 3 was out. And that's why I also respect the game. It's basically Doom 3 except less polished and kind of in an urban sort of kind of a contemporary setting, you know? It's not really sci-fi or anything. It's also not really going for like, ooh, spooky horror, but it is pretty suspenseful in the sense that you're like, you're just a little pussy-ass fucking agent trying to survive from all these thugs, and it's fun, you know? Whatever. So there are a lot of aspects that I can appreciate about this game, even if it's not necessarily like the most super fucking polished thing. Oh, fuck, okay. It's not the most polished game, but it's certainly a hell of a lot of fun, you know, if you're not thinking too hard about it. And it does have those really fucking neat and shiny fucking graphics with a shit ton of normal mapping. Like, the amount of normal mapping here is fucking nuts. Like, I'm not sure if there's anything that isn't normal mapped in this fucking game. And yeah, you can see the stencil shadow shit right there. Even when you whack your fucking flashlight, it's like, woo, fucking offsets the shadows. That's nuts, but whatever.
Good job, Sharp. 2 more shipments to go.
So, you know, just sort of fucking around in this game, whatever. Did I pick up any other weapon? No, I guess I didn't. So we're just gonna keep on going for a little bit here. I guess this will be a little demonstration of the game itself. So I'm just gonna kind of rush it right now. Oh, okay, that's a good job. Sort of. Oh, bitch. Oh, shit. Again, this fucking dialogue is precious. I love it. Kind of just going through here. As you can see, the frame rate is not really doing an awesome job keeping up. And that's... I'm not gonna say that this game is exceptionally... Oh, shit. I'm not gonna say this is an exceptionally well-optimized game. Make no mistake, it's not. But keep in mind, however, that it is doing some pretty bold stuff, even compared to what Doom 3 did. So it is a bit more unhinged in that regard, whereas Doom 3 is a little bit more restrained. It's a little bit more elegant in that sense, in terms of like how it renders things and how it tries to not render too much shit. But this game, it might just be the polar opposite in some ways, but it does also manage to impress in many ways. Okay, there are some oddities. Sometimes there are some like weird shadow glitches. I'm getting fucking ass blasted here, whatever. Oh god, okay. And you do have explosive barrels, they're not always terribly useful. So, okay, I'm still hanging on there, I guess, amazingly. Can't really say I'm much of an expert at this game. I have completed it fairly recently for the first time. The final mission is a doozy, but whatever, you know, it is... All in all, I wouldn't say it's, I would say I still had a really great time playing through the fucking game. It kind of has a GoldenEye 007 on the N64 kind of vibe in some ways. That's kind of what why I'm drawn to it as well, I suppose. So now we're kind of going from the industrial area zone, and there's some sort of office buildings and shit coming up here. There are also some really well-modeled bathrooms and shit, like, oh, look at this, oh, fucking sexy, yeah, I know. Fucking sexy bathroom tech. I'm not really trying my hardest to actually like, complete the objective. I know I might have missed a fucking box of cash or whatever. Okay, let's see. I do want to show off a little bit of the office stuff, because it is kind of interesting. Okay, let's fucking head up here. Oh, shit. Got a little bit of ceiling. Yeah, even the ceiling fan. Castle fucking shadow crazy. So, one of these rooms... Okay, here's one. So here you have this, like, well-modeled fucking, gaming PC, Of course, you can't really destroy every prop, but, you know, you can at least destroy the explosive props. Alright. Well, regardless, I think I made my point. The game looks pretty fucking cool, and it doesn't run super-duper amazingly well, which is kind of to be expected. The original Far Cry? I don't know if I want to play Far Cry right now. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's fucking play some Far Cry. So, despite being an early 2004 game, these Catalyst 3.9 drivers, they actually do an okay job with Far Cry. It doesn't seem like it runs that much worse than when I'm using more up-to-date drivers. So I guess it's possible that they were still optimizing it around late 2003 drivers for ATI cards. And the thing that really sucked about using the GeForce 6800 GT was that you couldn't really play the retail 1.0 version, that's what I'm playing here. You couldn't play that without patching the game up because it would just look completely fucked up otherwise. Let's see here. We're gonna go to some obvious... Let's see here. This is a decent checkpoint, I guess. So I believe I am just about maxing out the settings. I think I have all the settings maxed out, actually. The most demanding setting, or at least the setting that you will really notice a lot of frame rate dipping going on, is when you enable the ultra quality water. Setting it to high isn't necessarily going to change the look of a game that much. It's just that you're going to notice some stuff in water reflections missing. Mostly vegetational shit. You can still see, like, terrain and a lot of other static geometry that isn't a level of detail called too much. It will still remain in the reflections. Not a terribly big loss, if I'm being honest. So it's still loading. I'm not using an SATA hard drive, so maybe that's another upgrade I might have to do on this machine. I've been kind of lazy in getting an SATA hard drive, or SATA, or whatever you call it. So as you can see, the frame rate isn't necessarily pitch perfect, but it is running fairly steadily. If you look away from the water, oh, it looks fucking creamy smooth frame rate. But yeah, so I don't remember if you actually... I don't think you had to restart the whole fucking game to, like, change the quality setting on the water. Okay, no, you had to. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. So this is how it runs with maxed out water. It doesn't run too bad. You know, it's... I can't really say for sure what frame rate it is, but it's definitely not terrible. I mean, it's probably more than 30 frames per second still. And, you know, aside from these large fucking Vista environments, the game basically runs just fine. Oh, I'm getting fucking pummeled here. How about you, bitch? Fuck you. I'll slice the fuck out of you. Oh, God. Oh, wow, all of them. All of them just sort of hanging around. Come here. Oh, God, really? I got fucking killed. Alright, let's give that another try, shall we? Usually I'm not this sloppy, but whatever. And this is probably also running at 1024 by 760. Yeah, it is. Nothing special, really. So filtering is maximum anisotropic filtering. Nothing crazy, really. I do have a Sound Blaster Audigy too, so I do have EAX running. I don't think that should affect frame rate too much. I wonder if I can blow him. Oh yeah, I just blew his ass up. Lovely. Fuck his ass, whatever. Come here, buddy. Ah, come here, fucker. Yeah, suck it up. Okay, the ragdolls can be pretty charming as well. I do like this. You know, usually I like stiff ragdolls. They're not always super duper fun in the game, but whenever you do get moments like that, it's fun. Like, oh, slightly dramatic looking deaths. Oh, fuck. Okay, there you go, buddy. So yeah, I don't know. This is one of those video cards where if you run out of the box retail version, you will have, you know, no real issues graphically that you would get with like otherwise newer cards like the 6800 GeForce cards. And that was a thing that kind of irked me. So if I actually wanted to use this otherwise 2003 spec computer for late 2003, early 2004 shit, I would have some problems using a GeForce 6800 card. That now that I have a 9800 XT, I don't really have those complaints anymore, and it's pretty fucking wonderful. But this is proof that even with like top-of-the-line 2003 video cards, yeah, you're not getting buttery smooth frame rates. You're not getting 60 FPS, like fucking 1280 by 1024 with full anti-aliasing going. No, 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 it's not happening. Some people like to imagine that this is like PC gaming's always been that way. You know, there are a lot of fucking things I wanna show these people. Everyone who has this fucking myth that, oh, PC gaming always fucking 60 FPS perfect, always. Am I fucking drowning? Yeah, I am. Yeah, no. Let's face it, no. Of course, if you kept upgrading graphics cards, you probably could achieve that sort of ideal most of the time. But yeah, I mean, well, sometimes you had to restrain yourself if you wanted more frame rates above quality, and in the case of Far Cry, you definitely had to, yeah, as you can see here, frame rate dropping. You look up into the sky, ooh, beautiful! So you definitely had to make some sacrifice. Oh, fuck, okay. Hey, come here, buddy, fuck you. It's a little hard to shoot perfectly when you have this... I don't know if there's like weird mouse lag going on when the frame rate drops, I don't know. That's another thing I don't really know for sure about Far Cry. It does feel like there's some weird input lag happening at times. I do want to show off some other... I'm definitely gonna show off some other things running on this computer, make no mistake. This is only like the first fucking session here. Did I not have... Oh yeah, I have the M4, okay, cool. Oh, what the fuck was that? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, now there's the alarm here, huh? Fuck you! Oh, I'm getting fucking shredded. Hey, buddy. Fuck are you doing? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Kaboom. Fuck you. Alright. I don't know if it's too dark now. I hope the footage isn't too dark. Yeah, so I'm not using any like capturing card or whatever. I'm just using a camcorder, like cheapo ass guerrilla style recording. I'm getting fucking shot through the... Am I getting shot through the wall? No, wait. There's a guy up here. Fuck you, buddy. So I'm not really doing anything fancy here, and I kind of hate having to rely on capture software. And even then, like, how the fuck are you gonna get like a proper 2003 PC gaming kind of feel if you have to like watch somebody's fucking raw feed being captured? You gotta see the fucking monitor, dude. Come on, don't be fucking stupid. I mean, I don't think you're stupid. I'm just saying. So anyway, I don't know, is this enough? I feel like I might have shown enough already. Basically, what I'm saying is frame rates be wackyo, and not necessarily in the super high numbers kind of way. Kaboom, bitch! Alright, well, I think I've shown enough now. So, whatever, this has been a late 2003 computer demonstration of whatever the fuck. So, we saw some late 2003 action with stencil shadow and normal mapping shit, and we saw some Far Cry, so that will be it for volume number 1. Stay tuned for more, hopefully.